G'day. G'day. So I'm just walking around the bush. Actually, nah, really. I'm near Mickleham. I always come here. Don't know why. And it's a beautiful place. So we have a lot of farmland, and that's on. Actually, we've had a lot of rain, so it's fairly green. And you can see there's cows up the top there. Beautiful. Those black things up there are cows. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually fall off that cliff face. So this is what's the formation called? Riddle Sandstone, that's what it is. And here we have a farmer's field that's also on Riddle Sandstone. And we have a small that's a river. Okay, so I'm not too sure what river that is. I didn't look it up. But this is a regrowth area. And here we have she oak, native, Australian. I don't think it's a pine, but it's a plant that has its own flowers. Here you go. So these are actually not leaves, they're actually branches. And the leaves are very small. What's left of a kangaroo. So you can see you got a lot of talus, got a lot of basalt that's been brought in for the road, but obviously they haven't done the road for probably 20-30 years. And we have the bedrock down here. So this is a siltstone, Riddle Sandstone. They call it Riddle Sandstone, but obviously that's probably the dominant size of the sediment, but it can include conglomerates, siltstones, mudstones. That's because I've actually done this outcrop before. So this is mainly silty material. Even just looking at it looks like silty material. Probably do get lenses of sandstone. And obviously it's been faulted and folded. What we have on this side is obviously they've covered it with basalt. This shit here is pretty much siltstone as well. This is iron endurinated sandstone. So you can tell the difference between the two different materials. And the sandstone does scratch the siltstone because it has harder Mohs scale. Okay. There's my fingernails, scratch it. Yeah, you can still scratch a sandstone. So this is heavily endurinated. Just means there's a high iron content that's been precipitated here, probably from when it's been evaporated. And you can see on the siltstone, it doesn't have as much iron content. Now I'm not too sure, and you can see the actual, okay, if you feel it, you can actually feel that that's a siltstone, sandstone. It's just sand. Yeah, bye bye. Okay, so this is all turbidites. This is probably part of a boomer formation, although I don't see any boomer features here. So in general, what you have in a boomer formation, you have conglomerates and probably coarse sandstones, which is probably this, which is quite thick. Then you'd have probably finer sandstones, and then you have a turbidite. So all this, so that would actually probably be placed there somewhere, in which the material's actually been. It shows flow patterns. Then on top of that, you have finer material And then you just have mudstone on top of that. So if we have a look at this, you can see there is pretty much a cut-off right here. But I believe these formations are concurrent, so this would just indicate higher energy has pushed the material down. The sand needs a lot of more energy to actually push down. So probably just a turbidite, which is pretty normal. And this is Silurian in age. So here we have some more material. This road's too busy. And this is massive. So, and this is definitely a siltstone. It just feels like a silty. You can see it's soil matrix that actually makes up. It's actually a light coloured soil. And you can see on this side that it does have bedding in it. So I'd say the bedding's probably 1 to 10 centimeters in thickness, but can't actually go there. There's not enough width in the actual road. Another car. So the thick lenses are probably the actual siltstone. The thin bed looks like to be probably a sandstone deposited in short bursts, pretty much by turbidites. That's the only reference I get from here. And it's also, you can tell it's sandstone because it doesn't erode as readily as the actual siltstone. Okay, so on this side compared to the other side, I don't see that much bedding in the actual material. Yeah, definitely siltstone. But it does look quite similar to that material. Basically, this is a massive bed. Here's the actual sandstone. Then we have massive sandstones. This is like a clastic dike or whatever. It's not a clastic dike, it's just part of a sequence of deposits from an actual boomer sequence. So it's fairly interesting. On this side we don't have any of the layering, but you look on the other side and we do, which, so this might actually be a fault line, which two different deposits are actually being pushed together. But that's just my supposition. On the geological maps it doesn't actually separate the two, but what I know is both of them are sedimentary in nature. The class is turbidites. This could be a massive turbidite because of the lack of layering, and this could be just a sequence of turbidites with boomer formations, although we do have massive layering over there, and then it fines as you go up in age. Okay, so it looks like over there we have massive bedding, and as we go up, so the age would actually decrease as we go up here. The bedding seems to get a lot thinner, indicating that here we have a lot of energy pushing a lot of material down the continental slope, but over time the amount of energy decreases. So this could be a shallowing of the actual waters. That's just a guesstimate. Oh look, a washing machine. Yay. Wow, that looks beautiful. So, in all this material, as we go further east, the material does get younger. You go towards the west, it should get older. Towards the west is the Ordovician, towards the east is Silurian Devonian, and also you can see a nice creek. So this actually goes under the road. There's a bridge here, and that's just beautiful. I really just want to walk around these farms, but obviously you can't. They're pretty much out of your reach.